Hi, I'm Lizabeth.
And I'm Cindy.
And we're here with another feeding frenzy for the Master Key System. We're in part 1, but we're on day 44. Today we're going to combine
44 or 3?
44.
Okay.
We're going to combine 44 and 45.
Okay.
Because this is where we actually get into the application
Okay.
of this. So I'm going to read this, and then we will break and actually go apply it.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Now it says, now make the application.
Okay.
You know, we just talked yesterday about the value in this is actually doing it, applying it. Select a room where you can be alone and undisturbed. Sit erect and comfortably, but do not lounge. We all know what that is.
Darn.
Let your thoughts roam where they will, but be perfectly still for 15 minutes to half an hour. Continue this for 3 to 4 days a week until you secure full control of your physical being.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I can try. Of course I can do that.
All right, now 45 says, many will find this extremely difficult. Others will conquer this with ease. But it's absolutely essential to secure complete control of the body before you are ready to progress.
Okay, now what do you think he means by complete control of the body? How do I know when I have complete control of the body?
Well, only you can answer that. How do you know when you have complete control of your body?
Well, I don't know, but from my experience with trying to meditate before, I have trouble being that still.
Okay, so for you,
And
it might
everything
be
I have
being
starts
that
to
still.
itch. You know, it's like I got an itch on my nose. Oh crap, how am I going to get, you know?
So maybe complete control for you is just to get that still.
Okay. What about for you? What does it mean to you?
For me, this wasn't a hard one to do. Meditating for me wasn't a hard one to do. I can get still and be still. My problem is I go too deep.
So how do you control your body?
Staying present, even in meditation.
What do you mean go too deep? Go to sleep?
Sometimes. Sometimes I get so relaxed I go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah.
So let the mind go where it will.
Let the mind go where it will. And but he says to be perfectly still for 15 to 30 minutes.
In a room alone.
In a room alone.
So we can't do this together.
Well, it depends. Can you behave?
Probably not.
So we probably ought to do it in a room alone. And continue this for 3 or 4 days a week. Why do you think it's important to do this 3 or 4
Because
days
it's a
week?
practice, just like all the other stuff we do. It's a practice, and you're not going to get it right the first time. I mean, there's no right way to do it, no wrong way to do it, I would guess. But it takes practice to get in control of your body, whatever that means for you. So the first time I do it, I'm going to guess, because I've done this before, for me, the first time it was just trying to make it that long without moving. And
Just being
thinking,
still.
how long can 15 minutes be? You know, 15 minutes
So
when working goes really fast.
When did you let go of how long it was taking?
I don't know that I ever did. You know, I don't know that I stuck with it long enough to let go of that.
Really?
You know, we
So
try
maybe
to
it's in
meditate in
practice.
groups, and you know how that turned out. It just doesn't seem to click for me.
Yeah.
And maybe because I didn't stick with it long enough. I don't know.
We'll have to try maybe that group thing again. But you gotta get control of your body first. You can't be still.
Does that mean no burping? Burping,
Well, it is a little distracting.
coughing, scratching,
Laughing.
giggling, snickering.
All right.
So we
then
can't get the
he
giggles.
says, once you get control of yourself, next week you will receive instructions for the next step.
Okay, now remember, initially this was a correspondence course.
Right,
And this
right.
whole part 1 came as one whole lesson.
Right.
That you did in a week.
Right.
And I tried to do it in a week, and it was just too much with the wording and everything, the way he talks. I couldn't. It didn't.
Well, I think it helps to break it down. Some of these are pretty hard to chew. I mean, it's like reading Charles Fillmore.
Yeah, that's just made a whole lot more sense since we started doing one statement a day as opposed to one part a week.
You need a little time to let it roll around in your head, you know. So I think even though this one's taking longer, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. All right, so then once we start our meditation practice, and we're going to encourage everybody to do this really, because I believe totally in prayer and believe prayer works 100%. You know, prayer is just my way to talk to God personally. But on the other hand, I believe it's just as important to get quiet enough to hear. And for me, that's what meditation is. It's literally that practice where I sit alone, undistracted, ready to hear what it is I need to hear. And I think if we don't do that, then we're missing half of the process here.
So, here's what I suggest we do. We cut the tape in this one. We go and do this for the next several days as we carry on. But for the first time, go ahead and do this, and then we will report back next time with how this turned out. And move on from there. But also invite everyone to add to the comments of what's it like for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, because we learn from each other. Not everybody meditates the same way.
Right.
You know, just like you said, you're having a real hard time just being still. You know, for me, I get so wrapped up in it that I lose the moment, sometimes fall asleep. And so we're looking for an in-between.
So, you know, a lot of people have different thoughts about what meditation is. All he says to do is go in a room by yourself where it's quiet, get comfortable, but don't lay down.
Right.
Or lounge.
Sit erect, comfortably.
Sit erect.
Don't lounge.
So it's not like you got to sit here like this or anything like that. Just sitting still and quiet.
Let your thoughts roam.
You don't have to have meditation music or candles or incense or any of that stuff. Just let your thoughts go where they will, but control the body by being still.
Can you do that?
I can try. I'm going to do it.
Good. Good.
Okay.
Glad to hear it.
So then we'll report back.
All right, we'll do that. That'll be good stuff.
All right.
Shreen.